buddy. What's up? What are you doing? What's going on? My bud? What are you doing? What's going on? What's up? All right then, carry on. Not very talkative today, which is unusual. I am taking a walk here at Tuft's veterinary school. Beautiful campus. But I'm taking a walk because my cat, Godzilla, you may have seen in some of those videos, got pretty injured today. And so he is inside getting treatment. Hopefully not anything too serious. Definitely leg pointing in unnatural direction from something. Not sure what happened. But I was just going for a walk. This place is beautiful. Thought I would make a video. I started a little late. There were horses and goats before I started taking the video. The whole ride up here, the whole road, it was like increasingly gorgeous views. Like this whole road, coming up the road from that way, just beautiful scenery, as you can see. So if you ever need vet care and want a nice setting, this is the place. Plus, it's Saturday, and no vets are open anywhere, or almost none, or none that could see, none that could help us. Oh, we got a train. Trains are always cool. Oh, it's a short train. Yeah, they get these electrified fences everywhere. There's all these fields, huge fields everywhere, and there's I don't know if that's actually electrified. The other ones were. It probably is. Maybe not. I would bet it is. There's like horse fences everywhere around here. I'm surprised I only saw one horse out. Huge horse barn though. Great day for a walk, great place for a walk, horrible reason for a walk, but you know. Look at that. And this whole road, like coming up this road, I couldn't believe how beautiful it was up here. I think I had been here once before. I can't think of why. To this particular, to Tuft's veterinary hospital, school, whatever it is, here in North Grafton, Massachusetts. Must have been for my previous dog. I did date a girl that was a vet tech, and I want to say she worked here. That was so long ago. I'm not even sure if she worked here or not, but I think she did. What a view. Entering Westboro. Purple Heart Town. I guess Westboro was injured in the war. What a view. I mean, look at these fields. I don't understand. I have 2 acres, 2.5 acres. And in about a week and a half, it turns into a jungle. I don't understand how they can have these huge fields that just stay fields. I mean, they obviously mow them. It's got to take all year. How do you mow that? What a view. Probably nobody gonna watch this video. I'm gonna get run over. Alright, well, I'm officially in Westboro, Massachusetts. That's nice. Solitary tree there. Oh, what do we got? It's like an Austin Healy or something? What do we got? MGB maybe? Anybody know what that was? I'm thinking MG. Could be a Triumph. I really don't know a whole lot about those little British cars. What a beautiful area. No 3D printing today. In crisis mode. I had to call. This was at least the 4th place I called before finally somebody said that they could help him. I was getting a little nervous. I live kind of in the middle of nowhere. And I started to drive toward my usual emergency vet a few towns over toward Boston. Like nowhere near Boston, just that direction. And they said they no longer do emergency. There he goes again. And so I had to call around and ask around, and somebody said Tufts in Woburn, Mass? I don't know, somewhere out near Boston. So I called out there, and I was thinking of here, but I figured there was a reason somebody didn't give me here. And so I called the near Boston one, and they said, that's where I was from, and they said, oh, you should go to the Grafton one. I said, all right, that makes sense to me. And very nice place. Really nice building. Nice people working there. And hopefully they fix Godzilla. What a nice area. Did I mention that? It'd be nicer if all these cars weren't driving by. So as you can see, I wasn't exaggerating. Coming up this whole road, it's like one giant horse farm. And I mean, I'm not going that far. I should turn around any time now. But as you can see, it's just like miles and miles of horse fields. I don't know, I'm calling them horse fields? I don't know. But there's like horse fences. Warning, electric fence, yeah, a little sign right there. I mean, that's a long electric fence. Like, look at that, all around that field, all around this field. And it's got to be around the whole perimeter, I imagine. All right, maybe I'll crest the next hill and then turn around just so I can see over the next hill. They probably, I know I was going to be sitting there forever, waiting impatiently if I just sat there, so figured better to go for a walk. It's actually unfortunate timing. Unfortunate timing, because today is like, apparently today is the last super nice day. I mean, it's a gorgeous day. It's perfect. It's got to be 74 degrees out, and beautiful blue sky. I have kayaks in the back of my truck. I was going kayaking. I was just leaving. I had just loaded up my truck with the kayaks, had all my stuff together. This is annoying. I'm the biggest motorcycle fan, but those loud bikes are so annoying. I like my bikes quiet. But anyway, that's just me. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I just packed up. I filled my water bottle. I put some fruit in my backpack. Threw a 6-pack of beer in there just in case. Was going to pick up a fine new lady friend. Do some kayaking. Just about to go out the door, and my cat comes flopping in, all broken. Godzilla, if he could talk, he'd be like, "Dad, I'm broken again." Because he's about 13, and probably like 10 years ago, very similar thing happened. And by that I mean, I don't know what happened either time. Both times I opened the door to let him in, and he comes flopping in all broken. And I believe that time was his left hip. And so I brought him to emergency vet. The previous one I mentioned, the nearby one, the one that's 20 minutes from my house, not an hour and 20 minutes from my house, which this is about. Yeah, and so his hip was broken, like separated broken, like broken into two pieces and moved apart, broken. He walked home, whatever happened, walked in the door, flopped in the door, didn't even act like he was too hurt, just definitely walking not normal. And so I remember, I'm turning around, I guess this is about the end of the horse farm. Pretty long horse farm here. And it's a veterinary school. / there was one building that said equine sports medicine facility or something like that. Tuft's coming soon. So yeah, so last time they told me, well, what we can do is, they said, look, it's a cat and not a dog, because the dog with that injury probably wouldn't survive. But cats are really hardy, and they said we're going to push his hip back together as much as we can, and then keep him in a cage for 2 months or whatever it was, a month, 2 months. I don't remember exactly how long it was, but I had to keep him in the cage for a long time. So I actually had like 2 cages face to face. So we had the sort of a double wide, it wasn't just like a cat carrier, it was more like a wire dog kennel, or 2 of them, I think. I don't know what I ever did with those. I think I know where one is. To give them a little space to move about. Obviously you don't want them out carousing around the neighborhood. But I imagine it's going to be a similar thing here, because it looked very similar type of situation. My poor kitty cat. I just had a realization that my new phone is in my truck, and that has a much better camera, much larger capacity, and I would have done better to video this on that phone because I could have jacked up the quality, but whatever. You don't need 4K. Well, I mean, this phone actually has 4K, but it doesn't have much space. So when I do 4K on this, it caps it at 5 minutes, and I usually forget. And then I talk for like 20 minutes, and then I'm like, oh shit, I was only recording the first 5 minutes. Although right now I have it on, I believe I had it on 1080p 30. So it evidently lets me record all I want. What a beautiful area, though. It took forever to get here. It seemed like so far in the middle of nowhere. But it's actually not. It's actually not very far from like Framingham, Natick. Here's the workout. Not here. I've worked in Natick for a bunch of years. Went to school in Framingham. Nice area. I mean, the whole Natick and surrounding Natick area, but not tranquil like this. This is super nice. It's funny. I'm further from the city than this is. I'm much further from the city, from Boston or Worcester. But this is extremely tranquil out here for this close to the city. I guess it's probably about as far from Boston as I am. Maybe an hour. I can't believe the size of this field. I don't know if that comes through. How big that field is. Like, not just how long, but how wide it is too. I'd be curious to see over the top of that hill what's down that hill, because there aren't trees for a long way, so it looks like the field just like a rolling hills field. Just keep going. Apparently. I mean, it's just grass. Usually, obviously something, this big would be like a produce farm, but I don't see any produce. I just see horse fields. Well, it looks like they plowed this. Not sure why. I don't see any crops anywhere. I like my electric bike. It's nice and quiet. I mean, I have 2 electric bikes, which is kind of almost enough. Everybody with motorcycles understands the formula. If you don't know this, pay attention, take notes. I'll wait. Now you get a notepad. I'm going to teach you the correct mathematical formula for the appropriate number of bikes for any given biker. And that can be anything from a Razor scooter to a Harley Road Glide. The correct number of motorcycles, or bikes, I should say, bicycles, motorcycles, any bike. The correct number of bikes, the way you calculate that properly, is n plus 1, where n is the number of bikes you have right now. It's actually not very complicated. N plus 1. N being the number of bikes you currently have. And I've lived by that philosophy for a long time, and it's served me very well. And so I've pretty much given up on the street bikes. I do have my, I have a couple gas dirt bikes, both plated, but one I never ride. I haven't registered in some years, but that's an XR 650R Honda Desert Racer, converted to street legal. I have a Beta X-Trainer 300cc 2-stroke enduro bike, which is extremely fun. That's also converted to street legal. And I have Can-Am X3 Turbo all hopped up. We got Polaris Quad. I got electrified, an old pretty high-end giant full suspension Trance X3. Converted that with a Fang BBS HD. Rode that for a few years. That was awesome. And then you might have seen the video of what I picked up this spring, or this summer, I should say. This is my Bike Tricks Juggernaut FS, full suspension, 4.8-inch wide tires, 2 batteries. It is pretty awesome. I ride that all the time. I ride it with my friends on there side by side. It's pretty hilarious. I actually caught up to them. I missed the beginning of the ride last weekend. Caught up to them 2 towns away. In my kayak, so I was all ready to go. I was all ready to go kayaking. No such luck today, unfortunately. And it was the perfect day. Maybe I'll still get it in though. Probably not, unless I go at night. But yeah, anyway, I guess that concludes the walking tour of Tuft's veterinary school. Thanks for watching.